South Florida Bourbon Guy here with another day a bit from the barrel. Today I'm looking at this bottle right here, giving you kind of my take on Maker's Mark. This is the original, their bourbon whiskey that they came up with. Here's the thing. I got to tell you guys, I know a lot of people are probably going to be disappointed in hearing this. I'm just not a big fan of Maker's Mark. I never really have been. I've been to the distillery multiple times. I want to like this bourbon. I like the history behind it. I love the story, love the grounds. My wife and I have been to Loretto, Kentucky, and I would highly recommend you go if you have an opportunity. Fantastic tour. Both tour guides that we've had, both times we've been there, have been absolutely awesome. Like I said, the grounds are amazing. They bring you everywhere. They show you a little bit about the story. It really is a family affair. Bill Samuels, the senior, the sixth generation grandfather, basically started Maker's Mark. He didn't like the recipe initially the first time. He literally burned the recipe, started over. The great-grandmother Margie came up with the bottle design. She also wanted something different. She came up with the idea of every bottle basically handmade, crafted, the label as well, and dipping each bottle into this red candle wax. And I'll just bring the label a little closer for those of you that I know you've seen this before, but a really cool part of the distillery tour, they take you into the shop where the label press is actually set up, just like they did back in the early 1900s. And they basically give you a sample of the labels that they put on the bottle. Everything's handmade about these. So that's a really cool story. Again, I'm not a big fan of it. When I taste this, it's not I don't get this robust, balanced flavor like they talk about in some of the online reviews. I really don't get a whole lot other than a burn. And again, I want to try to like this. I've even tried a couple of drops with my dropper. I just don't get a great taste. That's why I don't own a bottle. This is actually a bottle that my wife brought home from a cocktail party. And, again, I'm just doing my take on it. But the mash bill is 70% corn, 16% wheat, 14% malted barley. So it's considered a wheated bourbon. But again, each to his own. I try to give every bourbon a fair shot. I'm not going to like them all. Obviously, I try to like as many as I can and get into it. But this is the Maker's Mark. Give me your opinion. Thanks again, as always, for following the South Florida Bourbon Guy.